All right, and welcome everybody to another installment of the Legacy series, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 2. So we have gone back into the past. We have found Janos Aldrin's hideout, essentially, and we are now currently progressing through it. Quick little synopsis. Obviously, we have three elements now for the Soul Reaver. We have light, dark, and wind. So we're using that to kind of traverse this place and move forward. But anyways, everyone, I shouldn't just say guys, but anyways, everyone, hopefully you are all enjoying this. And of course, if you're liking this type of content, consider subscribing, of course, like and share. Don't worry, we still also have Mecha Break stuff coming out. And I've been working on those, and hopefully you guys are liking the new setup. I'm hoping to stay on top of this as best as I can. So, no promises. They might get knocked back down to 3 days a week, but I'm trying to get to that every day and stay to it. So, anyways, let's continue on. So we've been through here. We just now unlocked this one. This is our dark. And we need to do this dark. There's a wind, which I'm like, okay, cool. We'll have to activate that wind here in a minute. But I need this dark so I can take care of this thing. And it was targeting me. He's getting ready to blow me up. I feel like this is fire too. We're gonna get fire in here too. Get wind to activate the wind here. Now, remember, we have multiple things like this. I'm actually going to grab this one and then start heading up to where I need to go. Just to make things a little bit better. What? Oh, there's an eye right there. Okay. Good to know. We're gonna need to knock out that eye. For the next little bit. So we know what levels all of our things are at, so feel like I'm gonna need to take that out when we get up to the top. Oh, nope. Oh no, I've already got that light. Okay. There's that. Okay, so we've got two doors. We got a light there. Okay. I'm gonna come over here first to see what's over here. Excuse you. Excuse you. That'll open up this one. Sweet. So that's the door open. Okay. Let's grab this. Because we're going to need this for a couple things up here. First and foremost, we need to come... Oh. Into the door. First and foremost, right here. Okay. Ah, okay. So I can't shoot that one right now because something's blocking my path on it. This one I need to... do it like that. Bam. Oh, I need wind for that one. That makes sense. That one I need wind, and I have to go all the way back down, grab light. Makes sense, you know. I never said I was smart, okay, people? But yeah, there's only 3 wells in here. So we're going through all 3 wells to get to where we need to go. So kind of why I only focused on doing... Why I called it in the last one where I called it so we could just focus on this. So. Yep. So that's up now. Did I make it? I make it. Sweet. All right. So there's this one. So this is where I need to go. Now that I know where I need to go for some of the blood to start off, we're going to start off by going down here to grab some blood. As long as I'm not too close, it won't attack. That thing won't attack me. It wants to, but it's not going to. So what we need to do that now is come over here. This. Get blood. Drag it up here. So funny that that's like you're phasing into it. It's so funny. So I need this one first. Okay, so now we can unlock that one pattern. Do I have light or do I have... I think I have light. I'll know here in a second. Yeah, I have light. This way I can, you know, make my happy ass back up here pretty quickly. And just come here. Because all I need now is one of these over here, and then we can go finish this up. Because now I have like a direct path all the way over. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, let's go in.
Janos Audrin? It is heartening after all these years to hear my name spoken without contempt. Raziel? My child, what have they done to you? I have been dragged through hell and back. All it seems to reach this moment. But I don't yet know why.
I love that Janos knew exactly.
For thousands of years I have waited
alone
here, losing faith. At the time of the binding, 9 guardians were called to serve the pillars, and I was summoned as the 10th guardian, the keeper of the Reaver, the weapon of our salvation. Over time, our race died out, until I alone remained, sustained only by my obligation to you and by my guardianship of the blade.
And the other 9? Why did their guardianship not sustain them?
I don't know. As our race dwindled, the humans prospered. I have watched over the centuries as our history faded into myth and finally receded altogether. The humans have forgotten us entirely and claimed the pillars for themselves, wholly ignorant of their true purpose. To them, I am merely a devil, the origin of their vampire plague.
Why would the pillars summon human guardians then, if they are meant to be served by vampires?
The pillars choose their guardians from birth, Raziel, and vampires are no longer born. This is the crux of our dilemma. And this is the terrible irony. With their vampire purge, the members of the Circle have assaulted the very architects of the pillars they are sworn to protect. They have embarked on a treacherous path. With every vampire they kill, the humans are slitting their own throats. They know I'm up here, beyond their reach, and it terrifies them. You can see how they flaunt their kills to torment me, or perhaps simply to lure me out. They have this foolish notion that destroying me will somehow topple our entire bloodline. Thankfully, we're not that fragile.
I've seen them mustering their forces in the village below.
Yes. I don't know what they're plotting, but I fear our time may be bitterly short.
Yep. This is where Janos gets killed and his heart torn from.
They fear what they don't understand.
The other thing is, like, Blood Omen 2 is weird because...
But no, I do not hate
this Janos and the Janos from Blood Omen 2 are two different Janoses.
He cannot forgive
but they're the same Janos.
Should they be forgiven?
They don't understand what they're doing. They are simply
like,
unenlightened and vulnerable to manipulation.
It's interesting.
So, it's all true then. What Kain and Vorador have told me. I really am some kind of unholy vampire messiah.
Unholy? No. Messiah, perhaps.
I don't like that word. It smells of martyrdom.
Raziel, your role in this world's destiny is more crucial and more benevolent than you've allowed yourself to believe. Your journey will not be easy. Dark powers are allied against you. But I think you already know this. You appear to have been cruelly tested. The binding must be secured, Raziel. The pillars are the lock.
And the Reaver is the key.
Yes.
The Reaver is here. Why do I feel nothing?
The most formidable weapon ever forged by our swordsmiths. They infused the blade with vampiric energy, empowering the Reaver to drain our enemies of their precious lifeblood.
As Janos presented the blade, an inexplicable sense of dread crept over me, more palpable than anything I'd felt before. I was at once horribly repelled by the sword, and yet irresistibly compelled to touch it, to take it up. Please, take it away from me.
I fear you have been followed.
There we go.
You must save yourself, Raziel.
Janos! No!
Janos just teleports him. Yeah, and Raziel's bloodline is Janos's.
My surroundings whirled sickeningly, and I found myself transported safely away from the ambush to an adjacent chamber. Janos had delivered me from the Sarafan, selflessly forfeiting his own safety to preserve my life. And now I feared that my newfound mentor would be slaughtered by the very crusaders I had so recently revered. The irony pierced me, and with dawning horror, I realized that I had been duped by Mobius from the beginning. For the Sarafan had simply followed the path I gullibly blazed through the sanctuary, and had arrived bearing Mobius' staff. Thus armed, they had Janos at their mercy. Through the door, I could hear them battling, less than a dozen paces away. But it may as well have been 1,000 miles, for this barrier was sealed by elemental forces I did not possess.
Yep, and this is where we get the fire shrine.
Me into the heart of the fire shrine. I thought perhaps If I could galvanize the forge and imbue the Reaver in time, I might have a slim chance of saving Janos from his grisly fate.
Nope, we're not going to do it. Essentially, yeah. This one is a little weird, so I have to hit that with the light. Yeah. So we can't do anything with light yet. You should be able to... If I do it right, I can just be on this and... I don't think there's anything I can do if I come in here, right? Right? Yeah, no. And it's not like there's a lot of enemies here. That's right. There we go. Hit that. That drains the water. Now we can come here. All I was the wind. And now for the next hard part. Just getting all the way over here. So like this one. But pretty much, now that I have the light, that's why I don't even need to be over there. Okay. Ah, you. I got too close to the water, to the blood coming down. It's probably gonna be a longer episode since I'm gonna wait to get to a save, or I shouldn't call a longer installment. Sorry. Yeah, do not run into the blood streams coming down, because they will extinguish us. And you do not want it extinguished. And now that I have the fire, I need to... There we go. Oh, there's a save point right there. There we go. And now this forge is active. All right, bam. Ancient Flame.
I plunged the Reaver into that furnace.
And this
and
is the
forged
red
with
blade we
elemental
saw.
Fire. With the Reaver thus imbued, I was now armed to unlock the elemental barrier and rescue Janos from his executioners.
We're gonna be late, by the way. But we will do that in the next one. Because now I'm going to save and call it here on this one. So thanks everyone for swinging by on this installment of the Legacy series, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 2. We're going to be getting closer to the end of this one here very shortly. So after this, we'll get into Defiance. And Defiance is the last one. But there's no remake of that one or remaster, so it's going to be on the PS2. And then we're done with this Legacy series. Then I gotta figure out what I'm doing next. Actually, I already know what I'm doing next. I'm gonna hate myself for it because they're gonna be a lot longer. But anyways, everyone, thanks everyone for swinging by and checking out this installment, and I will see you all in the next one. Until next time, take care.